My girlfriend and I were hangry at each other, so we went to the state fair to fix it. Now this was the first time I pulled up to the state fair with TikTok money, so I'm gonna be munching today. We started off with these fried pickles. This is my first time, and let me tell you, they were banging. Now they were really salty, but the ranch just went so good with them. Highly recommend if you like pickles. Next up, my girl wanted to try these ranch bites. I thought it was a waste of money because you could literally just buy ranch. But where's the fun in that? This one's fried. We go ahead with that first bite, and it tasted like a cream cheese wonton, but saltier. It was interesting. I probably would not get Next again. Up, we dropped almost a band on these cheese curd tacos. I expected these to be cheesier, but I got one spicy one and one original. I have to say, I am pretty disappointed with the fact that there was no cheese pull whatsoever. Even the dang bee was hungry for this taco, so let's give it a try. Yeah, definitely not worth $14 for these tacos. Now my girl wanted to try these ube thingies from Lumpia City. And let me tell you, I was already getting full looking at these. But these were banana stuffed crust with a crispy layer, and I don't know what else is in there, but it was good. It's a really good dessert, and I gotta say, $6 for two of these little rolls are kinda worth it. Now of course, one of my top 3 picks has to be the egg roll on a stick. But I gotta say, this year was disappointing. Not only did they mess up the bottom of my egg roll, like look at that little crack, but it just wasn't as juicy as previous times. So we had to make up for that by getting some Granny's apples and lemonade. I think this is a new stand, or this is just a new menu item. This ice cream's inspired by those caramel apple suckers, and let me tell you, it tastes exactly like that. This was very fun to eat, but I probably wouldn't eat it again since it gets pretty flavor fatiguing, but definitely try it if you like those caramel suckers. Now I never ate here before, but I really love funnel cake, so I got this raspberry with whipped topping and stuff like that. And just looking at the video, you can tell this was pretty hard to cut into, and it just wasn't the soft funnel cake I was expecting. It wasn't very rich either, so I would not get that. Next, we went in this pine tree building and we got these frozen maple sticks. Now I wouldn't recommend because this makes your throat sting a little, and it just wasn't that flavorful. I regret not just getting a cup of apple cider for $1 more, but for $3 it's a solid treat if you want something cold. Now my girlfriend was crazy and wanted a big fat piece of bacon for $6. Now this one's all about RNG, because if they serve you a small bacon, it's over. But yeah, very sweet and salty. I wouldn't get it because it's just bacon, but it's pretty good. And of course, we had to get some Sweet Marthas to take home. And keep in mind, this was only part 1 of the day. That's right, we stamped our hands and basically went back to find this Uncrustable burger that's new. I don't know what to expect, but I heard pretty good things about it. It looked pretty depressing right off the bat, but what can you expect? It's only a 4-ounce patty. Now I gotta say, I love Uncrustables. It came clutch during high school lunch, and getting 2 of them as the